Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Let's solve the problem maximum difference between node and ancestor. So given the root of a binary tree, find the maximum value v for which there exist different nodes a and v, where v is equal to absolute difference between a dot val minus v dot val, and a is an ancestor of v. A node a is ancestor of b if either any child of a is equals to b or any child a is an ancestor of b. So basically this is node, let us say a, if 8 then b is here. So this is b is ancestor of 8, but if we see this b is not ancestor of 6. So this one node 1 is not ancestor. So like that we have to find all the pairs like everywhere and compute this, like if we are processing this node. So we need to know what is the left minimum value or and the maximum value, because we are taking absolute difference. So we will take whatever the maximum from the minimum to maximum. So let's understand over here. So if I know the minimum left value for the each node, min left and max left for each node, similarly min right and max right of the subtree of its left and right subtree. If we know these four values, we can compute like the maximum will be the actual value. So node value minus the min L, minimum of the left subtree, absolute of this, and then maximum among these all four pairs, like value minus maximum of left subtree and the two pair from the right. So value minus min r and the similarly value minus the max r. So these are the four pairs and we need to get the maximum of all the four, and we will keep a global maximum value that we will update with this value, and we will keep updating it for starting from the root node to the all the nodes, and we go depth, we will do the depth DFS traversal and try to update it. So if we go it like, if I need to find the minimum and maximum value of the node left subtree, so we need to process all the nodes in the left and similarly all the nodes in the right subtrees, and that we have to repeat for every node and every time from its left and right subtree. So what will happen at the end, for n node we will call n times this method to get the minimum and maximum value. So this will run, this algorithm will go to the O of n square if we do the naively. So pause the video, but try to code first this naive approach. So here is the code I have written down. So I use two helper method, like maximum of the subtree and the minimum of the subtree, and this is just like if there is no node we will return in case of maximum minimum value, in case of maximum we will minimum we will return the maximum value, and we will have three conditions. We need to compare, take the maximum either the itself root dot value or the maximum from the left subtree again and the right subtree, similarly in case of minimum. So this is the two helper method to get the minimum and maximum value. Once we got this, now we need to iterate all the node here. So this is the value result we initialize defined, and we will keep updating it to the maximum, and here we are checking if root dot left, like left child exists, then only compute this. This is the first value among these four value, and this is second, and this is third, and this is fourth. So the among all four we are taking the maximum into the result, and then we are calling left tree, like same method DFS for left child and the right child. So with that we will go to the depth of all the nodes and try to cover. So this will give us the answer, but the time complexity of the solution, like this will run O of n, and every O of n nestedly we are running O of n to get the this maximum and minimum value from the left and right subtrees. So how we can optimize this problem? So let's understand in more detail here. So if this node I know the minimum value from its ancestor and the maximum value, if I know the current minimum value and the current maximum value, so if I know these two value, does I need to care about other nodes value? No, because if we know the minimum maximum, we will directly take this minimum, either from the minimum, it will be max value of the either from the minimum minus the node value or the maximum minus the node value. So, node value minus, so we will take the maximum of these two. So, this problem basically boils down to similar to basically checking, validating a binary tree is binary search tree or not. So, in that also we use the minimum and maximum value and compare each node value whether it is lies between the minimum and maximum range. So, same approach idea we will use here. So, initially we will start from the root node and the minimum and maximum value, if you say there is no parent of root node. So, we will start the root dot value itself as a minimum and the maximum value. So, root dot val is the minimum and root dot val is the maximum value for the initializing the our recursion flow. Once we started, and every time we will also update our result from the maximum of this value or the current value itself. Now, once we go here, we will have to update the current minimum and maximum value between the current node and the previous minimum value. So, here we will pass, so current minimum will be updated as the minimum of the current minimum itself and the current node value, whatever, let us say root dot value, we are processing the current node, we will pass it. Similarly, for maximum we will pass the max of these two values. So, for every node, so if I comes to 8, so in here also we will get the minimum and maximum both same, but when we pass it to the node 1, the minimum value will be pass it over here 3 and the maximum is 8. Similarly, here 3 and 8, and in the next we will pass 3 is the minimum and the maximum is 8, but here is also 3 is the minimum and maximum will be the 8. So, if you see here the maximum difference we will get in this node 8 minus 1, which is 7, and anywhere else we will not get this. In right side also we will pass minimum and maximum first 8 here, then this will become 8 and 10, and this will become further 8 and 14. So, this way we are boils downing and sending the minimum and maximum value from the top to the bottom, all the descendant, and we are taking the maximum overall. So, this is the pause the video and try to code yourself. It is very straightforward. Once you got this idea, like we need to use the minimum and maximum values. So, let us jump on the code. So, for implementation we will define the variable globally like result that will hold the overall maximum value, and we will call the DFS traversal, pass the root dot val as the current minimum and root dot val as the current maximum value. And also we will in the end, once we compute all process all the node, we will return the result as our final answer. So, for the DFS method we will write like this will be no return void type, and it will get the node tree node as a let us say node itself int cur, so cmin and int current max. Now, we will first check if root we reach to the null, so then we will just return it from here itself. Now, other case what we will do, we will update the result from the math dot max of current result and the math dot max from the node dot value. So, this we need to take the absolute math dot absolute of node dot value minus current minimum, and let us take copy this. So, after doing copy we will put the comma. So, from the max, so this will be the second value. So, from both of these value and the current result we will take overall maximum. So, here maximum. So, this is done here. Now, we need to update our current minimum. So, we can update current minimum here. So, current minimum will become math dot min of cur minimum itself or the current node dot value. Similarly, we will update the current maximum value by current maximum and math dot max and the current node value. Once we update it, we will call the left and right child of the node. So, node dot left and node dot right. So, that is it. This is a simple implementation of this solution problem. So, let us try to compile and see whether it is compilable, and there is a typo because I pass as a using as a reference node. So, I should have validate towards the node itself, and I think other than that, DFS, and we need to pass the updated current minimum and current maximum value. Same we need to pass over here as well and make it as a right. So that's it. So let's try it. So this time is compiled and we are getting the correct answer. Now we can submit it and see. So it is accepted. So this solution is like basically similar to checking whether a binary tree is a binary search tree or not. If you already solved that problem, then this problem you can easily able to solve. If you not, then it may take some time to find the solution. So try it out and let me know in the comment section how do you feel, and try that problem as well, is BST. So thank you for watching.